Potter is dead!
Who is that? Hagrid's carried. Neville, who is it?
Harry Potter is dead!
No! No!
Silence! Stupid girl.
Voldemort is experiencing slight signs of shock when entering Hogwarts. His eye contact is far above average and his mouth is open slightly. He's in awe at the fact that he's entering Hogwarts and in his eyes has complete control. We go into this state of shock when feeling surprised or feeling emotions of awe. We open our mouths to increase the flow of oxygen into the body and maintain strong levels of eye contact to take in as much information as possible about the situation. This is to improve the chances of survival when we're presented with something new and potentially dangerous. Somewhere completely forbidden from him has now been unlocked, and his body is assessing the situation, preparing him to deal with whatever comes next. Ron and Hermione are also exhibiting signs of shock, both making strong levels of eye contact and also have their mouths open to take in oxygen. Seeing Voldemort there in the grounds of Hogwarts and to see Harry dead is naturally going to cause this response. Their sympathetic nervous systems are preparing them to deal with the stressor.
Harry Potter is dead. From this day forth, you put your faith in me. Harry Potter is dead! And now is the time to declare yourself.
Sorry to interrupt, but if you are enjoying the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, as it really does help the channel out. Thanks. Professor McGonagall has her brow tense here and is staring at Voldemort. This is a strong sign of alertness. Her lips are also tensed down, which could indicate that she's consciously holding in intense levels of stress. As when we tense our muscles like that, it shows that they're beginning to tremble, a telltale sign of stress. When stressed, our muscles do this as our heart rate increases and our bodies fill with adrenaline. Basically, we become a soup of chemicals and hormones, and our conscious mind has to hide these. And again here we can see Ed Sheeran or whatever, and Hermione both beginning to hyperventilate. As stated before, it's to increase the levels of oxygen in the body to give us more energy and power to deal with a threat or predator, or noseless men. Voldemort then looks around the crowd with this fake and forced body language. He's enjoying this and looks to the crowd for their appraisal and to build rapport with them. Basically, he's trying to assert his dominance and also try and read the room. It's very interesting.
Come forward and join us. Or die. Draco. Draco.
Draco. Come.
Lucius tries to gesture with his hands and holds it in. He is incredibly uncomfortable and doesn't want to give off any confrontational body language, as he feels he's putting himself at risk. This is why he holds in his gestures. He's trying not to draw attention to himself. Notice how his left arm is behind his back. He's trying to display the front of his body to show that he feels comfortable in the situation, but actually he's terrified. Draco then pacifies by swallowing, showing high levels of stress. This is called the globus sensation and happens when the muscles in our throat begin to tremble due to the buildup of stress. We swallow to combat these effects. He also distanced with his eyes. He's trying to escape the awkwardness of the situation.
Ah, well done, Draco. Well done.
Voldemort then shows high levels of awkwardness when hugging Draco. Notice how he doesn't quite know where to put his hands. He has no emotional bond or relationship at all with him, and is merely doing it for show. Draco also makes no attempt to reciprocate these feelings, which just makes it awkward. Lucius then, after everyone looking at him and his son, lifts his chin up, exposing his throat, the vital area of our bodies. This is a non-verbal cue from someone who has high status and an inflated ego. The thing is, he doesn't even do it confidently, and it takes him a couple of attempts before it sticks, which shows that he doesn't feel confident or powerful at all. He just feels that he needs to give off a sign of power. It says a lot about his character. He's all about appearance and looks, but actually he's a self-conscious wreck. We deliberately expose our throats to tell others that we're not afraid of them, as we feel confident leaving our vital areas at risk of attack.
Well, I must say I'd hoped for better. And who might you be, young man?
Neville Longbottom.
Well, Neville, I'm sure we can find a place for you in our ranks.
I'd like to say something.
Well, Neville, I'm sure we'd all be fascinated to hear what you have to say.
Hermione distances and tenses her mouth when Neville walks forward. She hates what she's seeing, as I think that she thinks he's joining them. She also tenses her mouth to combat the muscle tremble caused by the buildup of stress. Neville doesn't look at Voldemort as he's very afraid of him, and eye contact is very confrontational. We avoid eye contact as an attempt to not draw attention to ourselves. Eye contact can be taken as a challenge, and we put ourselves at risk by doing it.
Doesn't matter that Harry's gone.
Stand down, Neville.
People die every day. Friends. Family. Yeah. We lost Harry tonight. He's still with us. In here. So's Fred. And Remus. Tonks. All of them. They didn't die in vain.
It's kind of unrealistic that Neville turns his back on Voldemort here. He's been seemingly very afraid of him for the whole scene, but now he feels okay looking away from the stressor and to his friends. This is my only gripe with this scene. I don't think you would see this. Also, Voldemort is already in his fighting stance. His left foot is forward, similar to the shooting stance that soldiers and police forces are trained in. He's preparing himself to take action.
But you will. Because you're wrong. Harry's heart did beat for us. For all of us. It's not over. Confringo!
Voldemort goes into the freeze response here as he assesses the situation. He's trying to process what's going on, and we freeze as movement is the easiest thing for a predator or threat to see. Moving will give us away, so our brains have evolved to make us stay put and assess before taking any action. It's why he freezes here.
I'll lure him into the castle. We have to kill the snake.
You'll need this!
Lucius does rapid eye movement here. He's taking in as much information as possible about the situation in order to again improve his chances of survival and get out of the situation. He then has his brow tense and also tenses his face. He's going through huge levels of stress, and he's also desperately trying to understand what's going on. When we tense our brows like this, it shows that we're trying to understand what's going on. We're super alert and alarmed. So overall, really well acted, great attention to detail on the non-verbal communication. However, I still think Neville turning his back is a bit unrealistic, but I get that they put it in for dramatic effect. Really good scene. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.